Welcome you all to another day of the LMS Premier League 2025, where the fierce battle goes on not only on the field but off the field as well, where the rain is keeping us away from this beautiful ground, but we have found ourselves back onto it somehow, thanks to the LMS team for their hard work. And we are covering the big game between the Avengers and the Vikings, where Affer Raza has the new ball and the captain himself, Osama Hassan, will be facing. There is a change in strategy for the Vikings as well. This is a big game for the Avengers. They need a must win here in order to proceed to the next round. I am joined by Damir. And Damir, welcome to the commentary box firstly, and what do you make of the game?
Thank you, Hamza. Yes, the game this is going to be interesting because Vikings have nothing to lose. Just they can ruin the fun for the Avengers here, and as we know, looking at the table, Avengers need a win for sure. If they get a bonus, that will be obviously in their favor. But if they get a win, we can say they're still not safe because we have a game with Legends and Gladiators after this one. And Legends also are pretty much in the tournament.
So a lot at stake, ladies and gentlemen. Affer Raza in the meanwhile is running in for the first delivery. Starts off with a loosener, a wide down the leg side.
I like this change of strategy by the Vikings. Osama Hassan bringing himself to open for them. So it's pretty much a big statement by him that they're going to go from the very first delivery because we know how much of a hitter he is.
And this time it's a beautiful delivery from Affer Raza, following up the first ball loosener, which was a wide down the leg side. This time he compensates it with an outswinger, and what a delivery to come back.
The pace as well on it was sensational by Affer.
Yes, and it's brother versus brother, Affer versus Faraz, a few words. And this Osama Hassan skying this one, and has that been dropped? Usually you do not see such displays from someone like Abdullah Hashmi, but he never looked confident under that one, Ramir.
Yeah, to be fair, he's a makeup keeper for them with the absence of Shakir Rizvi today. So, but yes, Abdullah Hashmi, a very good fielder, but I think it just came too early to him. He wasn't set on his crease, he wasn't set as a wicketkeeper just yet. Merely the third delivery of the over.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same length as the second one. This time Osama Hassan found some connection on it, but it was skied.
This is a battle to watch out for. Affer versus Faraz. Good delivery there.
Beautiful delivery, and asking him to defend it off his back foot.
Nudged by Faraz. Nothing more he can do off that delivery.
Yes, always difficult to be facing that top of off line against someone like Affer Raza and his pace. Affer Raza runs in once again. Tried a Yorker this time. Osama Hassan gets some bat on it. He will get 4 runs. Squeezes that one towards deep fine leg.
A good boundary there. Very beautifully timed. Used the pace of Affer as well a little bit.
Yes, the delivery pretty much deserved it. It was down the leg side once again. It wasn't a perfect Yorker. And Osama just puts his bat to it and gets 4 runs. The first boundary of the evening for the Vikings.
When you're bowling with that much pace, I think line and length is very important for the bowler, which he finds well this time. Nudge towards the long off for a single.
Yes, this time the length was better from Affer Raza, and Osama defensively plays it towards the long off for a single.
First over is completed by Affer. 8 for 0 after 1 over.
So a slightly expensive over by Affer, the first one. 8 runs given off it. And he will share the ball with Talha, who has been his new ball partner for the most part of this tournament.
And so good in this tournament so far, he has been.
Yes, I mean he's kept things tight. Affer obviously has been looking to bowl aggressive and go at the batsman. Meanwhile, on the other end, Talha has been keeping things under the tab and keeping a lid on the scoring.
A good plan for sure for the Avengers here.
So a gentle delivery. Wanted to swing that one in, maybe just checking the swing there. Wanted Usama to go with that big booming drive through the offside, but Usama opting to rotate strike on that occasion.
Faraz now will face a second delivery of this innings.
Faraz Mirza is certainly someone who can hit the ball a long way, exactly like his older brother.
He is a really good player, but a very disappointing tournament for him. For his individual self, yes, the team struggled a lot, but I think they were also expecting a lot from Faraz there, which he couldn't offer a lot. I mean, he's their platinum pick, one of their most expensive picks as well.
Talha runs in once again. This time a good delivery, gentle away swinger, full length. But Usama plays it towards the offside once again. Not bringing out the big shots at the moment, Usama.
Trying to set himself against the swing, I guess.
Talha runs in once again. And at pads of Faraz Mirza, will he get 4 runs there? He's got the fielder there. So still according to the field, I would say, but Faraz missing out a bit on that one. Could have placed it a bit more squarer and could have gotten more runs for that shot.
He should have gotten them. It wasn't a good delivery of the pads. It's easy with the pace. Slower one this time by misses the outside edge of the batsman.
So a good delivery to end the over and a very tight one as usual. That's what he's been doing.
4 runs coming off his over. Good start for Talha yet again.
Keeping it away from the bat and trying to once again keep the scores down. And that is a good ploy in the sense that he tries to cut off the scoring, and Affer Raza on the other end can obviously benefit from that. But there is a change in bowling now, and Abdullah Tahir has been asked to bowl the third over for the Avengers. Obviously, he needs to have a very good game in order for the Avengers to make something out of this one, even though they're still the favourites. But they still need to put in the performance.
He was dropped in the previous game because we didn't see the real Abdullah Tahir, not in that good touch with the bat or with the ball. Starts off with the short ball, played towards the leg side, fielded there to cover it.
Bowled it into the wicket, or maybe he's a bit rusty. Obviously, he was checking his arm as well after having bowled that delivery. Not the usual pace that he has been over the years, you know, someone who's been very nippy and narrowly missing the stumps this time, and almost got rid of Osama Hassan there. The pitch not presenting the same amount of bounce that we saw on the previous evening we were together, Damir.
Well, yeah, I think rain came into play here. We were off yesterday because of a lot of rain. So I think rain is coming into play at the moment.
Delivery bowled outside off and driven through the covers by Osama, and he gets himself onto the other end.
The big question for this match is, will Avengers be looking for that bonus?
I think first signs of that are that they won the toss and they decided to bowl first. So that certainly shows that they would want to chase as quickly as possible. So yes, I mean they are thinking about that bonus for sure.
Because the bonus here, and I think Avengers are pretty much like 1 foot in the knockout stages. A simple win won't cut it this time.
Yeah, I mean while and Abdurrahman Tahir in the process has bowled 2 wides and so 4 conceded of just 1 delivery. Yeah, I mean he's replacing Shakir. That's the point I was getting to, and Shakir I think is a big miss because he's been so good. You know, that opening pair that he makes up with Abdullah Hashmi. And so Abdurrahman Tahir gets away with the last delivery, and Faraz is asking that question. But the LMS umpires have been at it. I mean, they've been superb, Amir, throughout the tournament.
Absolutely, from the very first delivery of the very first match till now, they have been so on point. I think just one decision overturned. It's a very good feature for the umpires as well, showing their.
Yes, it's been Liaquat and Yasin out there, the two very experienced LMS umpires, and they have been pretty decent, to say the least.
This time, Osama Hassan goes big, a catch dropped. Will this bite back to the Avengers? That wasn't a very hard catch, I think.
So the second chance dropped for Osama Hassan. He gets another life, and it was dropped by Abdullah Faz, who's usually very safe with the catches, but maybe they want to keep Osama Hassan out there.
I don't think that was intentional there from Abdullah Faz.
Yeah, I mean, it did ask a bit from the fielder there. It was a running catch. Abdullah had to run towards his left.
But the level he is playing on, I think those should be taken
Yes, for
any
sure.
day of the week.
For sure. So Talha runs in once again. He will be bowling to Osama. Shorter delivery this time. And Osama was nowhere near it. He's asking for that one of the over, and yes, that has been given by the umpire.
That was a good bounce to a big man as well. He's pretty tall.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't bowl that quick bouncer. He just bowls it into the wicket. This time another big shot. Will that be taken this time? And Dogar takes it on the second go. A bit of a fumble there, but first wicket for Talha of the night, and first wicket for the Avengers. Osama Hassan goes back to the pavilion after an adventurous little outing, Ramir.
Adventurous to say the least. 2 catches dropped, got a boundary. I think he did everything in a merely 13 deliveries.
Yeah, a few good shots as well off the pads, but just smack that usual, big hit that he comes out with out of nowhere, over the bowler's head. He just couldn't find a delivery for that.
I just think this innings, Osama Hassan's innings, was a perfect summary of how the Vikings have been in this tournament. They start off well, they do well, and then just a disappointing end to their match. This has been the Vikings so far, losing 3 games, all 3 of them in the very last over.
Yeah, I mean, with sides like these, you always think that you're missing that one experienced person in the team, who knows the players, who knows what to do next. At times, they just seemed clueless, because I think there was this one game where they almost won it thrice, and I think it was Hassan Latif at the center of most things.
Hassan Latif has been on the center of 2 games that they lost. One with the ball and one with the bat. Wahaj Naeem is out to bat now, the new batsman.
So he gets a wide first up. Talha wanted to swing that back into the lefty, but a bit too much on that one.
With the start that the Avengers have got, I think bonus is in cards now. Yes, we are very shortly in the game, but so far it's going so good for the Avengers.
A much better delivery to follow up the wide at the last one of the over. Swung back into Wahaj's pads, but he carefully plays it towards the covers for a single, and with that single, the Vikings are 22 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4. So yeah, I mean, Avengers pretty much have things in check for now, and Affer has been asked to come back to bowl.
I think they're looking for Faraz's wicket here. They want him early, because we know if Faraz gets started, it will be a big problem for the Avengers.
Yes, and who other than Affer to be knowing that, obviously. Yes, Faraz is certainly the player to watch out for from the Vikings team. The crucial wicket for the Avengers, but Affer will be bowling around the wicket to Wahaj.
Played towards the long on. Just a single for them. This is the battle we want to see. Affer versus Faraz.
So the first delivery between the brothers for the night. After running in, second actually. Slower delivery to Faraz and he commits it towards the cover drive and he gets 4 runs.
That was timed well by Faraz.
Yes, he read the slow ball well and he was onto it in a flash.
And he didn't
runs.
swing really hard, just a nudge on it. It was timed so sweetly that it just ran away for a 4.
Yes, Faraz has been in that sort of a form. Obviously, one of the reasons why he was picked as the platinum player by the Vikings.
Good running there between the wickets. They get a
Should have
couple.
been just a single, but the fielder was a bit too slow to get to it.
These mishaps are what the Avengers might want to keep a lookout on.
Wanted to play that fine once again. Faraz Mirza couldn't find a connection there, and a dot ball for the Vikings.
Faraz is winning this battle so far, Affer versus Faraz.
Yes, for sure. I mean, Faraz needs to understand the value of his wicket tonight. I think he is certainly someone who will help the Vikings get to a good total here because it's a relatively inexperienced batting lineup and Dr. Noor is also not playing tonight again. He's been dropped. He didn't have a good game, the last one. I personally feel that they should have moved forward with Dr. Noor in it rather than outside of the playing gate. I think he could have picked up as the tournament would have moved forward, but obviously the captain and the management would have thought that he does not fit their plans.
If we think about Dr. Noor's performance in the previous game, I don't think he did anything wrong. That was just all Asad Ali Shah. It was his night. He was the person who was just getting wickets left and right, getting runs with the bat. So dropping him didn't make sense today. But yes, obviously what you said, the captain is who will make this call.
Yeah, I personally feel Dr. Noor should have given himself a bit more time the other night. I think he wanted to all of a sudden, just start playing shots. And I think if you're playing a tournament this big after some time, you probably should take some time out there. Even in this format, I think 4 or 5 balls do not hurt. The overall run rate.
We saw that from Adil Shah as well. He just wanted to go in and just start hitting big shots, which is why he threw his wicket away in the game.
Yeah, I
played
think
for the Hurricanes.
Adil Shah is certainly a debate that I want to keep with you probably for the next few games as well. We will try and cover that in more detail. I still feel Adil Shah should have batted up the order.
Obviously, you're absolutely right with that. He came in 5 down. He should have been maximum. He should have been 3 down.
A better delivery from Abdullah Tahir this time around. He swung it back into the left-hander's pads, but still ideally would want deliveries to start swinging outside off. He will be bowling to Faraz Mirza. This time Faraz Mirza just ramps it off his pads. You do not want to be bowling to Faraz there.
Finally, we are seeing the Faraz we all wanted to see. Good start for him for sure.
Yeah, the bowlers who've actually tried to bowl more at Faraz's 4th stump, I think it's kept him quiet. But if you go anywhere close to his pads or in that hitting zone, he will smash you through the onside. He's shown that over this tournament as well, and before this tournament as well. He was playing that shot so freely.
Nudges it again. He'll find the gap. Beautiful shot yet again. Timed so sweetly by Faraz.
That was played fine, and Abdurrahman Tahir, aka Bull, is still struggling to find that length, which he was in the previous game that he played for the Avengers as well, the first one. And they would certainly expect him to step up big time tonight. A better delivery this time. Bowls a Yorker outside off, but he will still give away a single there. So 41 for 1 after 6 overs. After that relatively expensive over by Bull.
I think anything south of 180 or 170 will be good for the Vikings to ruin the night for the Avengers. Because if that is the case, it is hard to chase it in 100 deliveries, and they need it to be in 15.4 overs for the bonus they need. So yes, I think 170 or 180 will be a good target for the Vikings to fight back.
For sure. I mean, the Avengers would certainly be thinking about the fact that they need to keep the Vikings to something around the 150 or, you know.
I think 160 is the max that will be in Rao Haris and Abdullah Ashmi's head right now.
For sure. The new bowler to be bowling now is Omar Akram. He bowls a quick delivery, swung back into the batsman, but well negotiated by Faraz Mirza.
Top 3 bowlers of this group for sure. He has been really good throughout the tournament.
Yes, for sure. I personally feel that he's someone, you know, with his pace, he can bowl with the new ball and he can bowl in the depth as well. He's got the skills, he's got the pace.
Wahaj plays it towards the leg side this time.
A good delivery and well fielded by the batsman, by the fielder. They're keeping the batsman down to just a single on that occasion.
2 singles to start with Omar Akram's over.
Wahaj is another one. For sure, he's got a good tournament. He had a good tournament. You know, he was playing some spectacular shots. Outside edge this time, and he will get 4 runs. So Faraz is finding the boundary quite regularly now.
2 in the previous over, 1 he got again.
So 4 more runs added to the total and to Faraz Mirza's score as well. And I think the Vikings will certainly feel that it's highly important that they get a half century from their platinum pick. And a ramp shot by Faraz Mirza, very Muhammad Haris-like, and will he get 6 runs here? The umpires are just checking, and Faraz, I think that's probably the first 6 in that area of the ground in this year's Premier League.
That once again timed so sweetly, used the pace of Omar Akram there. Beautiful shot all in all.
So I think these are the shots that only Faraz Mirza can play. Just brings out that ramp shot against the pace of Omar Akram, and 6 runs.
That's sensible batting right there.
Yes, a single to follow straight away, so he's rotating the strike as well. For sure, he's showing that he's worth every penny that they've paid for him.
Too little too late?
Yeah, I mean, that's the point that I was trying to make at the start of the innings as well. You know, I think another more experienced player, you know, to be helping someone like Faraz Mirza and even a few of the other guys. You know, Hamza Qasim, I personally felt was a bit handicapped when he was left to do the job alone by himself in the previous game. Yeah, I mean, I think they're just short of one, you know, established gold or even a platinum pick, the Vikings this time around.
Abdullah Faz is the new bowler for the Avengers. He will be bowling the 8th over. So far, Vikings are at 54 for 1. I think it's not a bad score in the early 7 overs. Faraz has been doing well.
For sure, and yes, another one who has been one of the players to watch out for in this year's Premier League is Abdullah Faz, and he will be bowling to Faraz Mirza here. He gets the outside edge, but he's got the fielder there this time.
Abdullah Faz has been so good with the bat. He is already good with the ball, but with the bat he has been on another form. Every game he's played, he has been chipping those very important runs. If he's not getting his half century, he's at least going to a rapid fire 40 or 35. Very important for the Avengers. I think one of their best players this season.
For sure, he's added that bit of a hop to his bowling action as well, I think, which probably made him a bit more nippier than before. A good delivery to Wahaj at his off stump. He plays it away for a single towards the long off fielder, which is Salman Dogar. So they certainly need to get rid of Faraz Mirza here, the Avengers, if they want to have a good feel of the game.
He's already on 39, just 11 of his half century, and his half century could prove very good for them. He goes again for that ramp shot, finds the connection once again with the pace of Abdullah Faz. No six this time, but he gets an important boundary for sure. He's on 43 now, off 22 deliveries. Started so well, he is continuing that form.
I think he looks the most charged up that he's been all tournament. I think that's primarily because he's playing his brother's team. Maybe I think that does charge you up when you're playing against your brother.
That can be a big factor. I think also the pressure is off now. They have nothing to lose. So maybe that is what's bringing Faraz's ramp shots out.
Abdullah wanted to bowl a slow delivery on that occasion, and he misses the pitch by a good 4 inches. So it will be a no ball and a free hit to Faraz Mirza here.
Faraz now on 44. Can he make his half century on this delivery?
Well, if it is in the slot, you will certainly see him walking back to the pavilion in no time.
Abdullah Faz running in for the free hit delivery. Faraz goes big. Couldn't find the connection this time. Straight to the fielder just for a single.
Yes, the delivery wasn't on. It wasn't quite in the slot. So Abdullah Faz gets away with that one. He will be bowling to Wahaj Naeem from around the wicket. He runs in, and a good delivery and good shot by Wahaj, but Abdullah has a fielder there to be defending that area just for that shot. Abdullah Faz finishes his first over. And Salman Dogar is being brought in. So the first time for the night, the Avengers will be turning to spin.
9 runs for Abdullah Faz, even bowling the no ball. I think that's not bad at all. Not what the Avengers would be looking out for, but not a bad over for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings haven't quite run away with it as yet, but they are looking confident, especially Faraz Mirza, and Wahaj is supporting him well so far.
They are taking the bonus away, that is for sure, but not taking the game as of yet. A good delivery there by Salman Dogar. Salman Dogar has been good. He was not playing he didn't play in the very first game. After that, since he came in, he has been a good, important asset for the Avengers.
Yeah, and he's made that slight change to his bowling action as well. A lot more Mushtaq Ahmed like, you know, with that double swing of the arm. I mean, he wasn't usually like that before. He was someone who turned to off spin, but I think he's trying to bowl mystery spin in this year's Premier League, and it was pretty effective. He got 2 wickets in the previous game.
Yes, for sure, that has been effective for him. Single this time of his second delivery. Faraz still on 46 of 25.
So he will be bowling around the wicket to Wahaj Naeem. Good delivery. Swung back in towards the lefty as well a little bit.
Good stop as well. Very courageous effort by him.
Deciding to use his foot there, it can hurt a lot, you know, if you get hit on the ankle. Or anywhere around it.
Shin as well. If it takes the shin, you're distorted for the next game.
Another good delivery by Salman Dogar. He is keeping things tight here. Batsmen certainly want to take their time unless they are presented with a delivery that they can obviously dispatch to the boundary.
I think that should be the plan till the 13th or 14th over.
Yes, anything around 170, as the Amir rightly pointed out, will make things very interesting as far as the bonus is concerned for Avengers. They have the batting to still go for it, but Faraz Mirza turns to that shot once again, which has gotten him so many runs throughout the tournament. But still a good over by Salman Dogar.
4 runs coming off it. Really good over by him. And Faraz will retain the strike. He's on 47. He'll be looking to get his half century done. Abdullah Faz is back in action with the ball.
67 for the loss of 1 wicket after 9 overs is what the Vikings are at.
Last over before the strategic timeout, I think this is a very good time for us to get his half century.
For sure, I mean they can get a bit of that chat in as well when they get to that strategic timeout and obviously plan the next half of their innings.
Define the roles for the next batsman coming in. Faraz
Plays it towards the offside. He will find the gap. Faraz Mirza has been peppering that area of the field tonight, and even the ramp shots. So he's gotten himself to that half century, and it will certainly help the cause for the Vikings.
51 of 27. That is a really good start. A very, very good half century for Faraz.
So yeah, I mean, I agree with the point that you made, that a bit too late in the tournament. I think we didn't see this level of confidence from Faraz in the earlier games. You know, he just seemed a bit lost.
He wasn't half of himself, to be honest with you. I mean, I think it was like 35 to 40% of Faraz that we all know.
So Dr. Noor is playing, by the way, so we just made the assumption earlier, and I think that is the worst thing to be doing as a commentator. I hope Ali Mazhar, you're listening as well.
It wasn't we, it was you.
Like the Mir doing what he's been doing so well for the most part of the tournament as well, you know. Just giving me a reminder that's how tough it is to be Ali Mazhar these days.
Dr. Noor is in. This can be very interesting for the Vikings and for the Avengers as well, because well, if he gets going, I don't know about the bonus. The match, even the match might get stolen away from the
Dr.
Avengers.
Noor has been a bit of a party spoiler over the years for teams, and this is what he does best. You know, when he walks in these kind of situations, and he gets that outside edge and finds the boundary straight away. So this is what he will keep doing, and he's exactly the player who should be coming in, and I think this should have been the ploy for the Vikings for the most part of the tournament. I think they only realized after having lost 2 games that they would certainly need someone like Dr. Noor in the lineup. I've been a big advocate of his abilities. You know, he's been around, and I know him well as well. You know, he's certainly a player you would want to have in a side like Vikings.
Absolutely, so good to watch as well. He's one of those batsmen who can play orthodox as well as unorthodox shots.
He just gets himself to the other end. He is coming back for the second, so brilliant running after that boundary, and Dr. Noor is looking in good touch tonight. I think, in all fairness, the Avengers must be mentally prepared for a 170 here. I mean,
Now I think yes, if someone steps in and performs a miracle, then I think they can construct Vikings under 150. And there's the ramp shot by Dr. Noor. There's the unorthodox, the Noor special for the viewers. Beautiful shot there.
he's gotten so good at that shot over the years. You know, he's been practicing it in the nets. He plays that shot so well now. You know, he can play it over the head as well, you know, against the spinners. So we were waiting for that shot to come out. We didn't see it much in the last game.
I think, he just played 2 deliveries, so he got
Yeah,
bored
but
on
he
the
just-
very second delivery.
Did he get out trying to play the same shot?
No, he was trying to defend, and his defense was broken by, as I said, the man of the hour, Asad Ali Shah there.
But Dr. Noor is certainly Looking in good touch tonight. Another good shot. Another four for Dr. Noor off the pads this time. Abdullah Faz straying towards the pads.
So, folks, we are done with 10 overs. Vikings are 85 for 1. We'll have a strategic timeout. Wahaj Naeem and Dr. Noor are playing. We'll see you in 3 minutes. Stay tuned. We are back after this strategic timeout. The Vikings are on 85 for 1 after 10 overs. Wahaj Naeem will be facing Salman Dogar. Wahaj Naeem is on 8 of 10 and Salman Dogar bowled a very sensational first over, just giving away 4 runs. So Salman Dogar will be bowling to Wahaj from around the wickets, and he's not giving that room to Wahaj to freely, go through the onside. He's just keeping things tight here. He's been very decent so far. And Abdullah Faz, on the other hand, needs to be spoken to. I mean, I'm sure he must have had a word or two in that strategic timeout. Yes, 2 for 27. Not very likely of Abdullah Faz, how he has been playing in this tournament. Salman to Dr. Noor. He goes with that unorthodox shot again. Couldn't find the connection, but that was well bowled by Salman Dogar, adjusting his line straight away. Obviously, he's anticipating that shot from Dr. Noor. Also, I think Dr. Noor went too early for that hand shot there. The bowler clocked that early, changed his line. It's not easy to change your line in between the ball, but kudos to him for doing that. Wahaj now back on strike. Goes straight down the ground. Will he find the gap? Good fielding by Abdullah Faz. It was a fuller delivery, and Wahaj played over the bowler's head. Couldn't
find the middle of the bat there, otherwise would have been no chance for Abdullah Faz.
Wahaj is now, I think, looking to play those big shots. We saw in the for the both of the previous deliveries, he wanted to go big. Dr. Noor this time towards the offside. Will he find the gap?
Just a single. So Salman Dogar is bowling very smartly here. He's not giving anything away.
No room to the batsman at all.
Salman Dogar with his bowling has kept the likes of Ahmed Arif out of the side. This time a big shot by Wahaj. One bounce to the fielder, Affer, who brings in a good return, but just a single once again.
2 overs are up for Salman Dogar. He just gave away 9 runs. Another good over by him. 11 overs done. Vikings are 90 for 1. Omar Akram is being brought in, who gave away 13 in his first. Not very good from him as well. 13 is not
Yes,
what the Avengers will be looking
that is
for.
a touch expensive as well from the likes of Omar Akram, who usually is very tight, and with his pace, he can swing the ball around as well. So let's see what line he opts for in this over to Wahaj Naim, who's looking to unleash now.
Wanted that big shot yet again. Couldn't find the connection. He is swinging really hard. It's not
For
fighting
sure,
the
I mean, he's realized the fact that he needs to start playing some shots out there, because Dr. Noor generally takes some time to get going, but tonight Dr. Noor is also looking in the mood. So these two batsmen out there are just evaluating those sides of the field that they can actually, exploit and turn towards if they get the delivery for it.
They're actually so determined to spoil the party of the Avengers. Dr. Noor this time plays a beautifully timed shot, finds the gap as well towards the offside, crosses the boundary with ease. Another 4 for Dr. Noor, his 4th of 7 deliveries. He started off so well, keeping the pace on that Faraz left with. Wahaj
Yes.
though struggling.
Dr. Noor gets 4 runs in the area where he's not quite famous for when it comes to playing shots, but tonight he's just looking in all directions as if he's got the shots ready for the delivery if he gets in that particular direction.
Omar Akram runs in again, a shorter one this time. He finds the connection yet again, finds the gap. Another 4 by Dr. Noor.
So back-to-back boundaries for Dr. Noor now, and he's certainly switched on tonight. He certainly wants to get some runs out there for his team.
He surely wants to spoil the Avengers celebrations.
Well, Rao Haris, as far as I know him, is not the captain who would start celebrating this early in the tournament, but for sure these guys are certainly asking a few questions of this usually very impeccable Avengers bowling lineup. They are playing their shots and they have been put into bat, remember, by the Avengers, who are chasing a bonus point. But the Vikings have turned up for the occasion tonight, Damir.
Absolutely. The Vikings, as I said before, they will take it till the last over again. Wahaj Naeem now, this time straight down the ground. Once again, couldn't find the connection he needed.
So another single. Wahaj has been struggling to find that middle of his bat tonight, which he was finding so flawlessly the other night, where he was smashing the bowlers all around the park, mainly through the onside. He's got that big shot over deep mid wicket as well in his arsenal.
Wahaj is on 13 of 15 deliveries. Very, very disappointing for the Vikings after the start that Faraz gave and the way Dr. Noor is playing right now.
Yes, for sure. They are at 101 after 12 overs, so 8 more overs to go. And I think if they continue with the same run rate, they will get to somewhere around 180, which will challenge the Avengers tonight, especially for that bonus point.
Absolutely. But with the batting lineup that the Avengers have, I think they can go for a 200 as well.
For sure, a bit of a pause for the Azan. will certainly get along with that pause until the Azan is done. So we are back after the Azan break, and Salman Dogar will be bowling to Wahaj Naeem from around the wicket. He comes into bowl, a good delivery outside off. Damir, Wahaj hasn't been challenged or asked, questions in order to, reveal that offside game that he has. He's been bowled at primarily on the pads and through the onside.
I think Salman Dogar is trying to do that. With that, he just bowled a wide delivery. Got a bit too wide outside off.
Yes, he is. Isn't quite happy about it, but the line belongs to the umpire, as they say.
Yes. Oh, this time he goes big to the leg side, finds the connection finally, and with a six.
That was a huge six in the area of strength for Wahaj Naeem that he's been exploiting so often in the previous games, and finally gets the delivery there. And he smashes it over a deep square leg for a huge six.
I think he will now put his foot on the pedal. He finally got the connection there. Slaps one towards the long off this time. Not much of it though. Good fielding.
So will we be seeing the ramp shot from Dr. Noor Dastagir?
Well, he is presenting with every single bit right now.
He did check out that part of the ground as well before taking his stance. So Salman Dogar pulling over the wicket. And a big shot from Dr. Noor. He smashed this out of the ground onto the practice pitches over long on in rather cow corner, and he's got his first six of the night.
Dr. Noor is looking in good mood tonight. He wants to dismantle this bowling lineup. So far he is doing that very well. Well, you said he is a bit of a party pooper, so he is doing that right now for the
I was
Avengers.
trying not to use that word, but party spoiler would be more appropriate.
Yeah, but the word is
Party popper. So yeah, I mean, yes, I agree with Damir, and we will have to see how much of the party is popped for the Avengers tonight. But Dr. Noor in the meanwhile comes back for the second, so he's displaying not only his shot making but his running between the wickets tonight as well. He is certainly charged up.
Salman Dogar was so good before this over, but he got hit for two big sixes. One on the leg side by Wahaj and one on the leg side by Noor. So I think it is going bad towards for the Avengers now.
They are bringing in Talha to be bowling to these two batsmen who've been looking very confident so far. We will see if he can actually control any sorts of damage or take a breakthrough here, which is much needed by the Avengers right now.
Much needed. And Talha Bela is the right person to do that. Started well, 2 of 8 and a wicket. A slower one this time. Played towards the long off.
So a well-directed slow ball and was perfectly pitched for the batsman to put anything onto it, and he just gets a single there.
Generally, fast bowlers bowl an occasional slow ball. So far, Talha Bela in this tournament has been a slower bowler who occasionally bowls a fast delivery. But obviously, it's working for him, so nothing to. We cannot blame him for doing that.
Yeah, he will be bowling around the wickets to Dr. Noor. Primarily, he's thinking about the fact that he wants to restrict that ramp shot coming out. And this time there is an appeal.
A big appeal there. Talha Bela is asking Abdullah Hashmi for that review.
Abdullah stuck him outside off.
Yeah, and Abdullah wasn't too much concerned there. But that just shows the intention of Dr. Noor. He will not stop for anyone.
So the Vikings are 118 for the loss of 1 wicket. We are into the 14th over. Dr. Noor Dastagir is already at 33 of 12 deliveries. A big shot is being skied. Will that be taken? And that has been dropped. So another drop by the Avengers. Has it been the third drop of the night?
Yes, 2 of Osama Hassan and 1 of Dr. Noor. A big wicket, a big drop.
Would have been a big wicket.
And I think Talha Bela is doing what he was brought in for. He got them a chance. It's on the Avengers fielders now. Nothing to take away from Talha Bela.
So he'll be bowling over the wicket to Wahaj, and he gets that connection, but there is a fielder there, so only a single on that occasion. So a good over so far, Damir.
Yes, certainly. I think just 3 runs coming off it after in a situation where both the batsmen were going after the bowlers. So Talha Bela is doing his job really well right now.
Yes, we will have to see how he ends the over with a wicket or with a boundary.
I think even a 6 wouldn't spoil this over. He runs in now. Good delivery yet again there.
Beautiful delivery. He was swinging away from Dr. Noor. He wanted to wind that up through the onside, but not giving anything away. Finishes it with a dot ball.
3 off his over. He has been the pick of the bowlers in every single game. With his economy, yes, he might not be getting a lot of wickets, but his economy has been, I think, top of the tournament between every bowler that has been bowling.
Are they going for the power surge now? Fielders certainly are in the inner circle.
They should be going for the power surge.
No, still not opting for the power surge, and it will be Salman Dogar to continue.
I think they should have taken that because Dr. Noor is on 34. If he gets some boundaries in this over, we won't see him in the power surge.
Yes, Salman Dogar certainly needs to help out Talha here, who bowled a magnificent previous over, and obviously Salman Dogar needs to continue with that momentum of restricting the batsman here. Well, he's dropped the ball and he's going off to the outfield once again.
Affer is coming in, so I think the power surge has been taken. Yes, it has been. Affer is in for the power surge over, and the power surge has been activated in the 15th over, where Vikings are 120 for 1.
So a brilliant over. I mean, it's changed a bit of the complexion of the game, you know.
Yes, you'd be a proud brother.
Yeah, I mean, I always keep saying that I love it when he bowls with the new ball and in the middle overs. It's just that part of the innings where you need to, defend every delivery, and the batsmen are just looking to take you apart. I think that is the only place where I, worry a little bit when he's bowling. This time, it should have been a direct hit. Went straight to the fielder, but Omar Akram is just not onto his game as far as fielding is concerned tonight.
A single of the very first delivery of the power surge.
Could have been a run out.
Yes, that was really close. Dr. Noor is now on strike. He has been fighting the connection. Can he get it done? A bouncer there. A poor decision to bowl a bouncer in the power surge, I think, by Affer. Because anything you get on the bat will be dispatched because there are no fielders on the boundary. So a little bit of a top edge for Dr. Noor there, and gets a 4 right behind the keeper.
Yeah, the idea was good, but I think the direction wasn't there. Touch lower and could have ended up anywhere, honestly. Better delivery this time by Affer. Chooses to go for the Yorker length on that occasion, and was defended by Dr. No towards the point fielder.
Just 5 of it so far. 3 deliveries have been bowled. Running in for his 4th.
Tries to play the ramp shot against the pace of Affer Raza, and not the most ideal of options that I would take as a batsman. But Dr. Noor is Dr. Noor.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know what happened in that mind of his. But he went for it, and we cannot question a legend of the game.
Yeah, I probably would have preferred that cut fine of the third man or through the point area. This time he gets an outside edge. He will get 4 more runs. Beautifully bowled by Affer Raza, but unlucky on that occasion, and Dr. Noor gets 4 more runs for his team.
A good power surge all in all, just 9 runs coming off it. So I don't think Avengers will be bothered with that one.
So the captain is choosing to continue with Talha here, and rightfully so. I think good choice because he has the bowlers to take care of the lineup when it comes to the last few overs of the innings.
Talha Bela, who will be ending his spell after this over, he has given away 11 runs and taking a wicket of his 3 overs so far.
Big shot. Does he find the connection? Another wicket for Talha here. So he's been bowling brilliantly throughout the tournament, and he continues to do that.
Good captaincy too by Abdullah Hashmi to bring him in at this stage of the game. And just try and keep a lid on that score. Get a wicket or 2 in that time frame. Which he did get one off his struggling Wahaj Naeem.
Nearly got rid of Dr. Noor as well tonight.
Yes, a dropped catch for him. Wahaj Naeem, who scored 24 on 23. Not very good from him. We've seen a lot better in the previous games.
Yes, he was probably one of the players to watch out for the Vikings throughout this tournament, but he was kept relatively quiet tonight.
Yes. Wasif Tai is now in. No Hassan Latif. Is he playing?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at the playing 8 tonight, but he might as well be playing because they still need their faster men tonight.
Yes, but why isn't he came out to bat as of now?
I think they're probably keeping him for the last few overs.
These are the last few overs. I think 4 overs are left. Yes, 15.1 is what Talha Bela is on. So, interesting decision today by the captain.
I think Dr. Noor is anyways nearing his half century, so...
Yes, that might be the decision there.
They might have probably thought about that he's going to walk in anyways.
Dr. Noor is in 42 right now.
So he will be bowling around the wicket to Wasif Tai, who he knows well.
I had a little chat with Wasif Tai day before yesterday. Goes for the big shot, couldn't find the connection, but the fielder finds the catch. And Talha Bela with his third of the night.
And what a catch by Rao Haris there. It certainly seemed as if he hadn't reached the ball, but he just slides in and takes that magnificently.
Wasif Tai has to go off the golden duck here by Talha Bela.
It was an outswinger from away, from around the wicket. So yeah, the different ploy that I'm seeing tonight.
Talha Bela will be looking for his hat-trick now. No hat-trick so far in the PL, so I'm also looking for it.
Yes, let's see if he can produce that magic delivery to someone like Hassan Latif if he is the batsman walking in. Zamir will confirm that for me in just a moment. And Sehgal is the new man in walking, so he is someone who can certainly bat.
I don't think Hassan Latif is playing today.
Might as well be the case because usually if he plays, he does play in the top order for the Vikings. But very different looking Vikings tonight. A few key men missing for them in Hamza Qasim and might as well be Hassan Latif.
Talha Bela now running in for his hat-trick ball. A good one yet again.
This time it was an in-swinger from around the wickets, but played well by Hassan Sehgal, who was nicely behind it and gets himself to the other end.
Talha Bela has given a single so far and taking a wicket of his 3 deliveries. He has been so good. But can he take Dr. Noor here? That will be the wicket that the Avengers need. Slower one again.
Has he found a connection there? Yes, he has, and he gets that 6 in. That much needed 6, which will break the shackles for sure for the Vikings. They've been in a bit of a mess for the past few deliveries.
With that shot, Dr. Noor is on 48 of 19. He has been batting so well. 7 fours and 2 sixes to his name already.
And he finds the outside edge this time, but Rao Haris fields brilliantly at deep third man and gets the return in as well. So the end of the spell for Talha, and he's ended up with 19 and he's taken 3 wickets tonight. So he certainly tried to help his team restrict the Vikings at as low as possible.
A good night for Talha Bela yet again, as I've mentioned before so many times. He has been so good in this tournament. Another brilliant performance by him with the ball.
Omar Akram has been asked to bowl and he will certainly need to keep things tight here
He
for the Avengers.
he has been a bit expensive so far, 2 for 24 for him.
And he's been very ordinary out on the field as well. Usually he's very safe, but he hasn't been able to hold on to the catches, missed out a run-out chance as well. Starts off with a good delivery outside off, and that nagging length asks Dr. Noor to bring in the stride, but he doesn't find the connection.
Dr. Noor, who needs a single for his half century now. He'll be looking to put this one away.
He runs in once again off his pads, and that is the shot that he loves to play. He gets 4 runs and gets himself to the half century.
What an innings by Dr. Noor here. 53 of 22, 8 fours, 2 sixes. He was so good with the bat. He came in early this time, 1 down, 2 down, and performed really well.
So brilliantly played by Dr. Noor, and I always say that you always need to play your platinums. You need to give them the most preference because you've paid the most money for them, and in this case Dr. Noor should have been playing every game here, but probably I'm not going to use the same sort of words that Ali Mazhar chose for a few of the franchises this time around. I will just restrict myself from saying that it is the captain and the management to decide.
Khuzaima Habib is the new man in, the youngster. He played well in his debut game. Can he bank on it this time? Vikings are on 142 for 3 after 16.3 overs.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag game he had the previous one. Obviously, that was his first game of the campaign. Looked a bit nervy to begin with when he started bowling. Good shot by Hassan Segal, and he finds the gap there. Beautifully played through the covers. He was nicely behind that one. A very full delivery by Omar Akram, who just drifts away from that short of a good length so often. He just starts bowling fuller deliveries for no reason. I mean, with that sort of a pace, you should just stick to that outside off or probably top of off length. Will that be a no ball? He tried a slow delivery there. The umpires are looking at each other, but decide against judging that to be a no ball.
We are waiting for the confirmation.
That was a close one. Will that be reviewed?
I think that the umpire has asked the third umpire to look into it. So
I think that was very close.
I think so too. Very, very hard call for the on-field ones because it was dipping a bit as well. So we'll have to wait for the confirmation by the third umpire. As we wait for the confirmation, Vikings are on 146 for 3 after 16.4s. They already have 2 half-centurions in their dugout in Faraz Mirza and Dr. Noor. So far so good for the Vikings. The Avengers are struggling as we speak because they will be looking for those all-important bonus points to cement their position in the knockouts. This is their last game of the group stage where Legends still have to play 2 of them.
So what do you think, last 3 overs, what is the ideal scenario to be at, being Abdullah Hashmi? You give away what, 20, 25 runs, 30 runs maybe?
Yes. I think
Or lesser than that?
I think once again they are falling short because they don't have another spinner in them. So Abdullah Hashmi might have to come in for the ball. This is what well, the confirmation is in, and that was a no ball. So Omar Akram will have to bowl again.
So I think 2 overs by Abdullah Faz and 1 by Affer Raza maybe, or do you think Omar Akram was the right choice here?
I don't think Omar Akram was the right choice because he was struggling with the ball. Well, Abdullah Faz is also struggling with the ball, so the free hit delivery here to Khuzaima Habib.
I think this is the best delivery that Omar Akram bowls that he just delivered. This is the best length because he's got the pace and he rushes the batsman. So I don't know why he's not used this delivery more often tonight.
Yes, a very odd decision to go for those full length or the slower delivery. Just don't try anything in this all-important game because we know how important this one is for the Avengers. The Vikings are practically out of the tournament. So no need to do those experiments. Yes, the word I was looking for.
So they've decided to bring Salman Logar back for his 4th over, and he was a bit expensive in the 3rd over. He was very good in the first 2.
But rightly so, I think. He has been the best bowler, barring Talha so far.
Beautiful delivery. First up, pulls the length back and asks the batsman to play it through the offside. Another good delivery by Salman Logar. So I think this over is quite important if we are to be seeing a 180 here or not tonight.
Swept away by Hassan Segal, found the connection, and
Will
finds
that be
the
given
gap.
4 runs? And yes, Abdullah Faz was touching the rope while he was fielding that. Should have been stopped.
Slipped there, I think, Abdullah Faz.
The fielding has been very ordinary by the Avengers tonight. Haven't been able to hold on to the catches, and the outfielding as well has been a bit questionable.
Yes, they have to question that one because a game of this stature, Hassan Segal goes again towards the offside this time, finds the gap yet again. Second boundary for him now.
So back-to-back boundaries for Hassan Segal, and Vikings looking very good now with having crossed 170. Damir.
Yes, they are on 158 for 3 of 17.4. So I think they're good for that 170 mark. Goes again this time towards the long on. Fielder is there. They are pushing for the second.
Will there be a run out? Wrong hand again by Abdullah Faz.
Good decision to take the second there. 18 overs are done for the Vikings. They are on 160 for 3. Hassan Sehgal on 17 for 6 and Khuzaima Habib on 3 for 4.
So we are into the final 2 overs of the innings, and Omar Akram has been asked to continue. I have been getting a few messages as well by a few people who have chosen paddle over the elements this time around, so I'm not going to name them, but I would have loved to see them playing. They've been part and parcel of every Premier League. Okay, I'll just name them. Zakaria Fawad and Zach, if you're watching, we're certainly missing you. We've got one of your mates in the commentary box as well, in Mr. Adil Shah Khaga, and we will try and get a few views from him as well regarding the rest of the games. Good shot this time. Well, still couldn't find a connection though. They are coming back for the second, and the bowler could not collect the return from Affer Raza. Should have been a run out there, but maybe a ploy to keep Khuzaima out there.
Hassan Sehgal will face the third delivery of Omar Akram.
Tries another big shot. He gets the outside edge and he finds another boundary. So Hassan Sehgal is playing a bit of a gem here.
Hassan Sehgal's strategy is pretty clear. Just swing hard towards the ball. Anything you'll find will get you a boundary.
He already is at 23 of just 8 balls with 4 boundaries to his name, and he's swinging hard out there.
American runs in again. He goes for the ram shot.
And Omar Akram manages to get his first wicket of the night. He gets rid of Hassan Sehgal. Hassan Sehgal wanted to wrap that one fine through the leg side, but he gets through. The next man in is Ihtisham Chima. So how can we forget the brand, Damir?
Why is he playing
Not
at
even
number
a
8?
single word about the brand tonight.
The question here is, why is he coming in at number 8? Interesting call by the captain there. He wasn't fully fit as told by the higher up. So, well, we will see a little bit of him if he's not fully fit. I think 80% of Ihtisham Chima is good as well.
Well, I don't want to say anything weird about the brand himself, otherwise he knows me well enough to be having his hands on my neck later.
Plays a good shot there.
But he gets himself to the other end, and is that the end of the over?
Yes, we're into the 20th over now. The Vikings are 168, so they are pretty much on that 170 mark. I'm rooting for Ihtisham Chima here to get at least 20 runs against Affer. A big ask, obviously, with the quality that Affer Raza has. Runs in for his first delivery. Ihtisham Chima swings it hard, finds the connection, finds the distance. A big 6 to start the last over.
Against the run of play, Ihtisham Chima has smashed Affer Raza over cow corner for a huge hit.
And the Vikings have crossed the 170 mark. They're on 174. Runs in again. Ihtisham couldn't find the connection this time. A dot ball by Affer Raza. Good delivery. Outside off. Pacey delivery.
Well, Damir, there goes the 170 mark. We are at 174. How much more do you think will played the bonus out of the game?
I think the Avengers are 30% in for that bonus now. Because this is a good score. Sham plays it towards the long off this time. Doesn't take the single though. He'll keep the strike for the home run ball. They are on 174. A home run here will be 186 for them.
So Affer runs in. A good delivery. Will he get 4 runs there? He has found the gap, but there's the fielder there. Not clean connection once again. So 2 more runs for the Vikings. And they finish off with 176 for the loss of 4 wickets after 20 overs. And the Avengers will need to make this inside 15.4 overs in order to find themselves winning this game with a bonus.
A big ask for the Avengers, but they are more than capable of doing this one. We're in for a very interesting and very good second innings. We'll see you after the innings break. Stay tuned.
यार बॉल दे दे यार, एक तेरी मेहरबानी वहां से बॉल ले दे यार, एक बॉल दे दो यार।
For the second innings, and it's Sham Chima has the new ball for the Vikings. Dr. Noor has the pads and the gloves on for the keeping duties. And we have the usual pair. Well, there is a change in the opening pair. Abdullah Hashmi has brought Salman Dogar with him to open tonight, and they are in a big game here. Good first delivery, swinging away, full in length, but Abdullah Hashmi so strong. Square of the wicket on the offside. He just caresses it for 4 runs.
177 is what the Avengers need in 20 overs to win the game, and in 15.4 overs to get those all-important 2 bonus points. A good start there by the Avengers. 4 of the very first delivery, single of the second one.
Yes, Chima wanted to bowl a similar sort of a delivery, but resulting in a full toss, low full toss this time. He will be bowling to Salman Dogar now, and he's decided to bowl around the wicket to Salman Dogar. So Chima runs in and bowls a good delivery. That was an away swinger, but a Yorker length delivery, and
Chima, well, we all know he can bowl 5 Yorkers in an over.
yeah, for sure. I mean, but usually when he's bowling with the new ball, I would prefer him bowling in swinging Yorkers to righties rather than away swingers. But a different sort of a ploy being applied by Chima tonight.
4 deliveries done, 3 deliveries done, 4 deliveries done. This will be the last ball to Abdullah Hashmi.
Well, beautifully plays it for just a single though. He's so pleasing on the eye, Abdullah Hashmi, and with that high elbow and those beautiful flicks off the pads, you know, he's just so proper.
He oozes class, as they say.
For sure, and you know, he's just got that such a perfect cut shot, you know, and which he plays so square of the wicket.
7 runs is what the Avengers got of the very first over. Faraz Mirza is in now. Bowls a wide to start his first and the team second.
Yes, Faraz will certainly need to step up with the ball as well. He's already done that with the bat. Scored a much needed half century for his team. And he gets rid of Abdullah Hashmi. Beautiful delivery. Started swinging in but just held its line and top of off. What a delivery to be bowling first up.
A big wicket for the Vikings and the Avengers as well. Abdullah Hashmi, their skipper, who is known to be leading from the front. He always plays so well. But Faraz got rid of him this time. I think tonight is Faraz's night. He was so good with the bat, started off so sensationally with the ball.
That was pretty unplayable to say the least. You know, it just if you can look at the replay, if we have them available this time around, I mean, just started swinging in and just held its line a little bit, you know. And Abdullah Hashmi was early into the shot, just took the top of off and.
Well, Hamza, as the new batsman walks in, what are your predictions for this game?
Well, they're sending in Omar Akram early, and he's certainly someone who can play some shots. So they want to diffuse the pressure as much as they can with someone like Omar Akram, who they would expect that the bowling team would not know a lot about.
The big question is, will the Avengers manage to get those 2 important bonus points?
Well, they certainly need at least 2 half centuries to be able to get there, and at the moment I don't see that happening unless I take a good look at what Omar Akram and Salman Dogar are about tonight.
They still have Abdullah Faz to come in, also Abdul Rahman Tahir, who, yes, hasn't been in a good touch, but we all know how much of a capable batsman he is. So it can still go anywhere.
Well, big loss of Shakir not playing tonight. He's been in such good touch, you know, and Abdullah Hashmi just finds it so easy to bat with him because Shakir can, you know, just come out with that huge hit over the bowler's head straight down the ground as well. So in the process, Faraz Mirza runs in once again, outside off. Another, is that a no ball?
Missed the pitch completely there for Faraz Mirza.
I think it's
No.
sideline. I think
It's a sideline,
back foot,
yes. He got
back foot was on touching the sideline, and that has been judged as a no ball by the umpire. So Omar Akram gets a free hit early into the innings.
He actually missed the pitch, but not with the ball, with himself playing. Two deliveries in, 4 runs given away so far by Faraz Mirza, but he got the big man Abdullah Hashmi, the Avengers skipper. Runs in for his 3rd delivery. The free hit delivery goes short this time. Omar Akram swung hard at it. Nothing more than a single.
So not the connection Omar was looking for, but a good choice of length by Faraz Mirza. He will be bowling to Salman Dogar now. That has been beautifully played by Salman Dogar. He was nicely on top of the bounce there, and he's very strong through the offside, this guy. And he's very strong with those cover drives as well. So I don't know if the bowling side knows this, but Salman Dogar is certainly a man who can cause some damage here.
Short again. That's 3rd short ball in a row by Faraz Mirza. Just a single off it this time. Avengers are 17 for 1 after 2 overs. Faraz gave away 10 runs in his over and taking a big wicket. Sham Chima is coming back in to bowl the third.
I think the proceedings as far as the Vikings are concerned will depend on a lot on how Sham Chima supports Faraz Mirza here with the new ball, because when you're defending totals like these, you need to create pressure right from the word go, and you need your new ball bowlers to step up for you.
To start off well, yes, Hamza, you're right about that. A good delivery to start off his second over at Sham Chima.
Salman Logar just assessing the length that he will be expecting from Chima for the rest of the over there.
Good shot towards the offside. Nothing more than a single though.
Which is in most cases very full deliveries when we're talking about Sham Chima.
Yes, absolutely.
And there was a friendly full toss towards the onside, and Omar Akram has missed out. There is a misfield there, so an extra run given. And trust me, Chima does not like that happening on his bowling. He'll certainly give a few words of wisdom to the fielder there. So he runs in once again to Omar Akram. Being played towards the covers, just a single on that occasion.
Last ball of his over, he runs in. Another good delivery by Sham Chima. Sham is bowling really well so far. Just given away 11 runs of his 2 overs. Giving that Talha Bela energy with the new ball here.
Yes, pretty similar at this stage is Sham Chima, and Faraz Mirza very similar to his brother.
Absolutely.
With
110,
those
1 wicket, yes. Pretty similar to start off this innings for the Vikings. Faraz now runs in to bowl his first delivery of his second over. Played towards the covers. Couldn't find the gap. Good fielding. A bit of a fumble there, and that will cost them a single.
Well, Hassan Sehgal almost let that one through, but still manages to save 2 runs for his team there. And down the leg side this time, and Omar Akram finds the connection, the first boundary of the night for him. That will take us to 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. We are into the 4th over, or the 3rd over rather. We are into the 4th over, so first unlike delivery by Faraz Mirza has been very tight up till now.
Runs in for his 3rd delivery now, Faraz Mirza. Nudge towards the leg side for a single by Omar Akram.
He's wanted to bowl a Yorker there, but a low full toss, but well played by Omar Akram for just a single though.
Runs into Salman Dover now. Salman Dover forced to defend that one. Will get a single though.
Well, shouts of 2 there from the dugout, but I think they wouldn't want to take chances against someone like Faraz Mirza, very athletic.
Faraz now running in for his last delivery to Omar Akram. Played towards the long off. Couldn't find the connection that he needed. Just for a single. We're done with 4 overs. Avengers are on 30 for 1. They need 147 more of 80 deliveries.
Well, they'll certainly need to find that quick 50 from somewhere. These two certainly take their time. Salman Dogar can play some big shots, but usually likes to play himself in first. I'm assuming it's the same case with Omar Akram.
This is where I question Abdullah Hashmi's captaincy a little bit. Why not bring Affer Raza early in? Maybe he's more than capable of getting a quick 50. We've seen that in pretty much every game he plays. He's such a good batsman. He's a big hitter as well. So
Maybe he
interesting
wants to,
decision there.
maybe he wants to avoid his brother.
Yes, but in these games, I think he cannot do that. Bowling change here for the Vikings. Wasif Tai has been brought in. Their best bowler, I think.
Yeah, I mean Wasip Tai seems as if you can take him down on one knee and play those big shots. This time a big shot from Salman Dogar. And while I was trying to praise Wasip Tai, Salman Dogar brings out the big hits.
This happens so often, Hamza. Whenever we're praising a batsman or a bowler, it always goes against us.
They either get smacked or smacked.
Absolutely. I think the commentator's curse is real.
Well, they did. In that case, I couldn't even complete the commentator's curse. So I think even the commentator's curse has got an AI.
Wasitano runs in again after being smashed for a 6. Good delivery this time.
Yes, it was a good delivery. He asked the batsman to go against the line on that one, but Salman Dogar was smart enough to negotiate that defensively. He's already got the boundary of the over.
Wasif Tai, who is the number 3 bowler in Pakistan.
Oh, that was very close. It stayed low and would have been a huge appeal there. And I don't think Liaquat would have hesitated on that one.
Yes, a little bit of bat he got there.
Very lucky to be at the other end, Salman Dogar.
Another good delivery. Ends his over well. Just that 6 of it. And 2 singles, but a good over on the contrary. I mean,
he generally tends to bowl a bit fuller early into his spell, Wasif Tai. I've noticed him do this. Even though he makes up for it quite nicely, he just adjusts his line very quickly. He knows what line to bowl to, batsmen who want to, play those big shots towards cow corner or deep mid wicket against him. So he's very clever that way. He even has the dusra, But when he's starting off, he usually bowls those fuller deliveries, and I think that's something that he needs to work more on.
Another bowling change here. The youngster Khuzaima Habib has been brought in, and Dr. Noor has been giving him some words of advice.
So the Vikings want to bring out the spinners early tonight. They certainly think that they can trouble the batsman with few spinning deliveries. But these two guys, as far as I know, Salman Dogar is very comfortable against spin bowling. But he'll certainly need to put up a performance for his team tonight.
Khuzaima takes the stride of his first delivery. A big shot there, big appeal though.
I think it was easily going down legs.
Asking the question. Liaquat Bhai is unfazed.
Dr. Noor might lure Khuzaima into taking a review here, but I personally feel that was a very confident no from the umpire there.
Dr. Noor has to lure Faraz in for that appeal. For the review to be taken, he's the captain. Khuzaima now runs in for his second delivery. A good delivery again.
2 very good deliveries by Khuzaima.
They
so
are
far,
running fast, pushing for the second. Good running between the wickets.
Yes, asking a bit too much of someone like Usama Hassan, not the quickest out there on the field.
That is a good strategy as well, to pressure the field there, to make them lose some runs.
So Khuzaima has been looking very good tonight. 2 very good delivery. Another good delivery.
A bit of a flighted one this time. Khuzaima is showing his arsenal at the moment to the batsman that he can bowl.
I think the moment that he came on to bowl in the previous game, when he got taken away for a few runs, I think that was at the wrong time, because the batsmen were quite set. They were looking to, unleash. This time, has it been a wide delivery, but Omar Akram wanted to chase that one, couldn't find the connection there. So Khuzaima lucky to be giving away only 2 runs on that wide.
Khuzaima on the previous game as well, I think he wasn't hit a lot. Those 2 no balls in the second over, I think, were pretty much what he gave away. So he runs in again.
Good delivery, was spinning away, wasn't in the arc. And Salman Dogar wanted to get a good piece of it. He'll only find himself getting a single from that shot.
6 runs so far of the youngsters over with the last ball to be bowled. He's taking the stride for that last delivery. This time
Gets the outside edge, plays towards the offside. I don't think initially he was intending to play it towards that direction.
he had no control over that shot.
Omar Akram needs to play the role that he's been sent in for, you know. He hasn't been able to get those away, but I think he'll certainly need to take charge of things from here onwards. Can't leave everything to Salman Dogar.
A really good over by Khuzaima there to start off his proceedings. Just 7 runs off it. Wasif Tai is back in after giving 8 runs in his first over.
45 for the loss of 1 wicket after 6 overs. Pretty much in check as far as the run rate is concerned for the Vikings so far. But the Avengers, however, will need to start finding those boundaries now.
Wasif Tai, good delivery there. The batsman couldn't really connect with it well.
Yes, outside of spinning back in, and those are the deliveries that you end up trying to play that cut shot against, and you find that faint edge going to the keeper.
Well played towards the offside. He finally found the connection, but he couldn't face the fielder there.
Yes, very good field placement on that occasion. I mean, even for a spinner, you know, the deep point is a bit fine in context to what usually the spinners opt for as far as the fielding placement is concerned. Good delivery once again by Wasif Tai. He's certainly got his line and length back for this over. He's asking the batsman to go against the line and play him towards the onside. Another good delivery. Wasif Tai certainly keeping things in check in this over, much better from his previous one.
Just 4 singles of this over so far.
He end it with another dot or a single. A big shot this time, and Omar Akram clears the rope. So another 6 conceded by Wasif Tai in his second consecutive over, and the Avengers end up getting 10 runs off the over with that 6.
Good shot there. Got down on one knee, played it well.
So Omar Akram asking for a change of bat there as well. Wasn't happy with the sound that the bat made probably, or
55 for 1 after 7 overs are the Vikings. They are chasing this one down. I'm not pretty sure about the bonus points, but they are looking good to get the W here.
Tamir, just talking about bats, do you go for the sound of the bat that it makes or the feel of it? How do you choose that? Since you already have like 7-8 bats in your kit.
I think feel, not the sound. I don't care about the sound. When I'm on that pitch, I don't hear anything. I'm just in my
All you hear
zone.
is the crowd.
Yes.
So a fuller delivery, Khuzaima starts off with just a single. Khuzaima has looked good today. He looks more confident. I think there's a few tips that he's gotten from the senior members in the side as well. Bowling much better. Good delivery outside off, and Omar Akram was in 2 minds there, whether to play it through the covers or cut that through the offside. Big shot. Will that be taken? That is in the gap. So another boundary for Omar Akram, who is certainly started playing some shots now. I think his preferred area is the cow corner or that deep mid-wicket boundary.
Finally, Omar Akram is doing his job that he was sent in for.
And I think it's a good move in the sense that if they get him in form as well, that is another good shot. But straight to the fielder. I would be happy he didn't find a better connection there, otherwise could have gone straight into Hassan Saigal's hands. So yeah, I mean, if he gets into form as well, then that is another batsman ticking for the Avengers.
Yes, absolutely, that is correct.
Another good delivery and not giving anything away, Kuzama so far. And there is an overthrow, so an extra needless run given away. And that takes us to the end of the over as well.
Avengers are 63 for 1 after 8 overs. So,
Pretty similar. I remember the Vikings were 67 for 1 after 8 overs.
anyone's game so far. The Avengers are batting well. Right on check with the run rate. Not so sure about the bonus, but I don't think they are looking for the bonus as of now. They'll be thinking of it after this partnership. This is what I believe.
So they brought in Hassan Saigal, who's looked pretty good this Premier League. You know, he's been bowling at his middle overs time. Beautiful first delivery. He was quick. And Omar Akram just suddenly realizes the need of the helmet there. Because Hassan Saigal is quick. You know, he can bang the ball in short. And he can bowl those away swinging fuller length deliveries as well.
Good start for Hassan Saigal here.
Beautiful delivery to follow up the first one. They're coming back for the second. They make it comfortably and they will get an overthrow.
These overthrows will cost them in the latter stages of the game.
For sure. I mean, if you're bowling a good over and you've got a batsman sort of like stranded on one end, and you know these overthrows can obviously help them rotate strike without even trying. So this time a good shot by Salman Dogar. Couldn't find the gap there. There was good connection on that one, but straight to the fielder and a single. Hassan Saigal will be bowling to Omar Akram. They're trying to power him down the ground, but I personally feel with the length that he's bowling, they could use the offside a little bit more, you know, with those fine nudges and taps through the offside. I think that might be more fruitful, but that's just a thought.
Some cut shots as well, so they're so vital in LMS.
Has he found the gap there, Salman Dogar? The fielder does really well. Is it Kuzama? And he keeps it down to just 2 runs. So 2 vital runs saved there.
That makes up for the overthrows, I guess.
Yeah, to quite an extent. We are at 70 for the loss of 1 wicket after 9 overs.
So the last over before the strategic timeout. I think Avengers once again need that strategic timeout to think over some things.
They are like 2 runs short every over with that run rate. So they will certainly need to either find an extra boundary every over or try and rotate more, you know.
And also to think about that bonus as well, because I'm sure we're talking a lot about it, and I think the dugout might be talking a lot about it as well. Abdullah Hashmi will have it in mind.
Big shot by Omar Akram. Wasif Tai has bowled into the slot once again. So that's the 3rd 6 he has conceded. He needs to stay away from that slot, and he's been doing that actually quite nicely. But I don't know why he just drifts into that zone so often.
I think it's important for him to bowl one bad delivery.
Yeah, I mean he's keeping it that, you know, touch short of a good length and asking the batsman to go against the line and length, you know, against the turn as well on some occasions when he's bowled the doosra. I don't know why he doesn't try that more often.
Let's see what he'll do on this delivery. He takes the stride. Again, a good delivery this time.
Will they take 2 runs? They are coming back for the second. The throw comes in.
No overthrow this time, but this is the area they're targeting to take those doubles, the mid-wicket region.
The deep square leg and the mid-wicket region, yes.
Wasiptai
He
goes
comes down the wicket this time. A flat hit, another 6 by Omar Akram. So he has definitely gotten things going here for the Avengers.
And Omar Akram has completed his half century. He struggled a bit to start off with, but going after Wasiptai, also a very courageous decision by him. And he just showed that he can play towards the offside as well with that shot.
I think that innings would have taken a lot of pressure off of Affer Raza's shoulders.
Pretty
here.
much. Now it's all Affer. He has to lead this team through the turmoil they are in.
I think Omar Akram has more than made up for the ordinary display in the field and with the ball in hand as well. You know, he's just smashed a 50 of 24 balls. He's walking back and he's getting the appreciations. He has a big smile on the face.
Not only that, how important do you think it was to shatter Wasiptai's confidence as well? A bowler of his ability to shatter him like this can actually prove very, very helpful for the Avengers.
For sure. I mean, I was actually going to say that this over and the next one will decide a lot if the Avengers are in a position to be going after that bonus. And Wasiptai has already conceded 2 sixes in this over, and I think another boundary, and I think the Avengers will feel very confident on course towards that bonus point as well.
Absolutely.
So better delivery by Wasiptai, pulled the length back on that occasion. Didn't find that room to free his arms. Another good delivery, but they managed to get a single.
Wasiptai has completed his 3 overs. He has given away 33 runs, no wickets for him tonight. Avengers are 85 for 1 after 10 overs. We'll be having a 3-minute break. And we'll see Salman Dogar and Affer Raza continue after this 3-minute break. Stay tuned.
So we welcome you back after the strategic timeout, and Hassan Segal will be bowling to Affer Raza. The Avengers are seemingly so at exactly the same score that the Vikings were at the end of their 10 overs, which was 85 for the loss of 1 wicket. And from there onwards, it was Dr. Noor who took on the bowling rather, and scored some very quick runs. So we will have to see if Affer can take the same role, or will it be Salman Dogar. A very good first delivery to Affer Raza by Hassan Segal.
Salman Dogar, who is seeming to struggle a bit out there, 27 of 21. A wide ball there. Very, very good take by Dr. Noor. To stop that one at it wide, that was a brilliant
Certainly
effort.
saved 4 runs.
Brilliant effort by his
Team.
Hassan Segal now runs in for his second delivery. Good delivery there. Salman Dogar forced to duck that bouncer. A pacey Shoaib Akhtar-esque bouncer by Hassan Segal.
Well, I think the best thing about that bouncer was it was very well directed, straight towards the batsman's face, and he had to just
Those perfect
duck his
bouncers,
way
as
out of
we
it.
say. This time Salman Dogar goes straight down the ground. He couldn't find the connection he wanted. The Avengers will get a couple.
good fielding by Faraz Mirza there, very athletic, picked that up with his left hand and threw it with his right.
Hassan Segal now runs in again. Salman Dogar.
And he smashes it back into the stumps at the non-strikers, and I think he should have had at least 4 runs there, if not, or 3 runs there, if not 4.
That was perfectly placed shot. Perfectly straight down the ground.
Usually you get 2 for this, so yeah. That's it. Hassan Segal runs into goal to Affer Raza. It was nearly a cotton ball chance. It was a very difficult chance. Hassan Segal, I think still good enough by him to even get his hands to it. It was
Not
just
duck
struck
from
back.
that. That was so courageous of him. It was struck so hard. Came in like lightning, but Hassan Segal, kudos to him for trying that.
For sure, I think a very tough chance there, but if he had managed to hold on to that one, would have been huge in the context of the game. But in the process, he's bowled a very decent over there, Hassan Segal. The Sham Chima, the brand, has been asked to come in and bowl to Affer Raza here. So he's been used as a strike bowler tonight, Danir.
Good call, I have to say. He bowled really well with the new ball. So, yes, I mean, he is really effective in the death as well. But he was certainly effective with the new ball as well. No Hassan Latif today, so I think that is why we saw Sham Chima go with Faraz Mirza to commence the innings.
Yes, a good first delivery to Affer Raza. Was very full but well directed. He can only take a single on that one. And Salman Dogar on the other end is struggling to put them away here. He's certainly in that stage of his innings where he needs to find more boundaries, or rather find boundaries more often. But he's still struggling to put them away.
He's way in his
A big shot by Affer. It was a bit of a full toss, and he just smashes it over the deep mid wicket boundary for a towering 6.
Affer was never going to spare that ball. We all know that. I think Sham Chima also had idea there that he missed his length, and Affer took full charge at that. So Avengers are now on 97 for 1 after 11.3. They are climbing a bit now.
For sure, I think the bonus is looking very tricky now, but I think the Avengers should realize the fact that it is very important to get the win as early as possible as well if it comes down to the run rate later.
Absolutely.
With Legends winning 2 games, which is a must for the Legends.
For the bonus, they need 80 off. Affer goes again towards the same position. That was so sweetly struck by Affer Raza. Another 6.
Even a better shot this time. This time it was a flick of the wrists
A bit of a helicopter, I think we saw there.
off his pads
Off his
and
pads.
so classy. The previous one was definitely a bad ball, but this one was all class. So 2 sixes now for Affer Raza back to back.
7 runs in for his last delivery. Affer goes again. Will he find the gap? He does with ease. Another boundary for Affer, another boundary for Avengers. They are back in the game.
So big time, they are back in the game in regards to the run rate, required run rates, and Affer Raza has taken no time to grab as many runs as they would have liked at this stage, and he thought that Ihtisham Chima was the person to be doing it against.
They need 70 of 3.4 overs for that bonus and 70 of 8 overs for the win. They are 107 for 1 after 12 overs. So 70 of 3.4. It's a big ask, I must say, even for Affer.
Well, I think they should have been somewhere around 100 by the end of 10 overs. I think they were like 10, 15 runs short. And by now, I think they should have looked to be, getting somewhere around 45 to 50 runs in those 3.5 overs, which could have been achievable. Well, still an outside chance of getting there. But I still feel they should still look to get this done as early as possible. If not 15.4, then maybe 17 overs or something, which will still help the run rate a big deal.
Yes, it's important to keep your net run rate in check as well.
So if they get that as early as possible, they will still find themselves in a very good position as far as run rate is concerned. Because if you look at the next 2 games for the Legends, one of them is the Dynamites, which I would say is a virtual quarterfinal as far as Legends is concerned. But the other game that they have to play is against...
The Dynamites were unbeaten in their group.
No, the other game. One is against Dynamites and the other one...
Gladiators.
The Gladiators. This time a good shot by Salman Dogar. Finally gets the boundary that he was looking for.
Well, this tends to happen if the person on the other end starts to go, and with the 50 also, I think Salman Dogar has nothing to fear here. Just go after every loose delivery, or maybe go for those good deliveries as well, because that is what the Avengers need.
Once again, a good shot by Salman Dogar. He will get 2 runs there, so Salman Dogar getting a move on now.
They still have Abdullah Faz and Rauharis Tawfiq to come in. Abdul Rahman also. So they still have a deep batting lineup, some big hitters, all 3 of them. Salman Dogar picks
shot.
this one up.
But Osama Hassan does well out there this time. Yeah, do you think the Legends are in a good position to be getting that bonus against the Gladiators? After the last game the Gladiators played.
Affer Raza goes again, a bit flatter this time, but the distance was on it. Finds the gap, finds the distance, found everything. The timing was so sweet. Beautiful shot by Affer Raza. Another 6 for him.
Over the covers this time, Affer Raza. He's just in no mood to...
Third 6 for Affer in the 8 deliveries he's faced. 1, 4, 3 sixes. That's 50% of boundaries he's got.
Yeah, I mean, he has been the X Factor for as long as we can remember that he's been playing, and he's still the X Factor.
He is justifying his price, I mean. The highest auctioned player.
Did he get any bat on that one? The umpire thinks it was leg by. There was a bit of an appeal there as well. but they will get 4 leg byes on that occasion. Avengers still, the Vikings cannot cut down the boundaries.
Hassan Sehgal is done with his third over. He gave away 24 in his 3. Avengers are on 124 for 1 after 13 overs. They require 53 more in 2.4 for the bonus and 7 overs for the win.
So 14 balls for 53.
It's not impossible, but
Yeah, I mean if they get like 2 15 or 18 run overs,
a big ask, but they're not far from it.
I think the captain Abdullah Hashmi has certainly run in to pass on that message that you have to go for the bonus. I think if they do get the bonus somehow, I think it will make things extremely difficult for the Legends.
I think, yeah, practically Legends will be out because
2 bonuses.
it means that the Legends will also be needing 2 bonuses to progress. And let's say if they somehow manage to do it against the Gladiators, I think it will be a big ask for them to do that against the unbeaten Dynamites.
Salman Dogar still not being able to get that elevation, all those fuller deliveries. It's Osama Azan who's decided to bring himself into the attack, and you usually don't see him bowling that much, but he will be bowling to Affer Raza.
Good delivery there. After totally misjudged that one.
Well, bowling very close to that wide guide mark, and Affer Raza didn't want to take any chances but put some bat to it.
Osama Ahsan now for his third delivery. A wide given there by the umpire down the leg.
Salman Dogar has been struggling against those fuller deliveries, you know. He's been latching on to anything a bit shorter, but a full toss and a huge hit by Salman Dogar. And he gets 6 runs there. So finally the first 6 for Salman Dogar, or is it the second one?
Second.
So the second 6 for Salman Dogar.
He's on 46 of 33.
So he's certainly kept the innings together, but I still feel in the context of the game he's played 7 or 8 deliveries too many.
Yes, absolutely right there. Goes again towards the leg side, finds the gap, and will get another boundary, another 4 for him. He has completed his half century, taking 34 deliveries, 3 4s, 2 6s. If we see that.
Is he still batting though?
No, he's done with his 50, I think. I think he's done with his 50.
Salman Dogar has managed to reach his half century, and I think the ideal player to be walking in is Abdullah Faz at this stage, if they want to get anywhere close to that bonus.
If we think about the game, this was a really good innings by Salman Dogar. But if we think about the bonus that they needed, that might sway a bit towards sways a bit far from it.
Yeah, I mean, still not impossible though, but yes, very difficult.
Well, it is impossible, I think now. No, it's not impossible yet. 40 runs of 2 overs, so not impossible.
Exactly 10 balls or 11 balls?
Exactly 10 balls.
20 run over?
220 run over.
Well, first they need to get 120 run over.
They have gotten 11-12 of it, so 20 is not possible in this one, but not bad. Abdullah Faz needs to start.
There was a full toss, and will that be given as a no ball? The umpire is certainly looking very confident that it was over the waist height. That is a no ball and a free hit. So the next delivery will be a free hit, whoever it is to be bowling.
फ्री हिट है अब आपको चाहिए
I think it's high time for Faraz to come in himself to stop the flow of runs, the big hits that have been coming. I think when a bowler like Faraz is bowling, the batsmen get tentative themselves.
Well, but if they want to get anyway close to that bonus, they will have to go after anyone who comes into bowl now.
That is true.
And I think it seems to be Hassan Sehgal.
Osama Ehsan gave away 17 in that over.
And he was lucky that the no ball that he bowled was the second extra
Absolutely.
given in the
Because
over.
with the free hit, I think Abdullah Faz was going him regardless. Or Affer.
I think Abdullah Faz would have smacked him to the next sector.
Or Affer as well. Both of them are more than capable of smashing it. Wasif Tai is back in. No, it's Khuzaima Habib. Khuzaima is back for his third. He has been bowling well. 2 of 15, 2 overs, 15 runs given by him. Avengers are 141 for 1 after 14 overs. 36 is the required rate now, and they have taken the
They need nine. They need the score of 9 balls, and they have taken the power
power
surge.
surge. Yes, 9 balls, 36
Will
runs.
it be Khuzema bowling the power surge?
Khuzaima is bowling the power surge.
This is interesting. And Abdullah Faz gets some bat on it. Will that run away to the boundary? That has stopped. They should get back for the third.
Yes, they take 3. Saved a run there.
Well, Osama Hassan has a good arm on him, I must say.
Yes, that was a really good throw. 33 is more needed of
8 deliveries.
8 deliveries.
So 33 required of 8 deliveries. They will certainly need a few sixes in this over.
With the power surge, I think the Avengers might do it. And with the people on the strike, Affer
Big
smacks
shot,
this one.
few bounces while it runs over the boundary for 4 runs.
7 of the 2 deliveries.
So 29 more of 7 or 8.
7.
We need 29 of 7 deliveries here.
Yes, for the bonus. The shorter one Affer dispatches that one with ease.
So another boundary here, 4 more runs.
Or a 6, the umpire is confirming that one.
Will that be referred to be checked? That is a 6. So 23 more of 6 balls is what the bonus stands currently for the Avengers. Zama comes into goal once again. Another big shot. Well, another boundary.
Another
So
fourth now.
19 of 5 now.
Yes. 6 now.
19
Yes,
of
5 now. 5 now. 15.4.
So
5
we are
deliveries.
following the bonus point with every passing delivery here only for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Affer is on 40 of 13 deliveries.
Zama comes into bowl once again, and a big shot, and 6 more runs for the Avengers. So 13 of 4 now.
Oh. Now I think Faraz has to step in. Stop that bonus. Defend those 13 runs because they have to keep the group alive. Just make the tournament interesting.
A bonus of the next 4 will certainly make this group very clear.
Yes, I
With
think
Dynamites and the Avengers going through.
it won't be mathematically impossible, but it will be close to impossible there for the
Sama
legend.
Hassan has decided to bring himself into bowl, and is that a bit of a question mark there, Zamir, or do you think
Well, he
it
is
the
the
captain's choice?
captain, owner. I cannot say anything to him.
Not after the earlier few games
Not after
that
the
we've
early
been
feud.
commentating
Yes,
on.
absolutely. I'm sure if Ali Mazhar was here, he would have had to say something.
Elaborated a bit more. And that is a 5 given away on the first delivery. Was that deliberate? I think we'll have to investigate.
You can't say such things, I think, Hamza.
Well, I'm just stating the obvious here.
Yeah, but this is going from bad to worse for the legends.
So 8 more runs in 4 deliveries now.
Yes. 8 runs in 4 deliveries.
For the bonus point to be grabbed by the Avengers, Abdullah Faz will be facing a huge hit. 6 runs and 2 more runs remaining of the last 3 deliveries for the Avengers to comfortably get to that bonus point and get 1 foot into the knockout matches, unless the legends
More
can
than a
win.
foot, I think. This situation is like 1.9 feet in.
Unless the legends can do the unthinkable and get 2 more bonus points
And that's
of
it.
their last 2 games, and the Avengers have pretty much found themselves in the knockout stage along with the Dynamites. So all of the games of this group
Will be just formalities, I think. But if we see a legend bonus to to Gladiators, then we'll be pretty much in. That's it for this game, Avengers. Get the bonus win. We'll be coming back after the match break.
and we'll find you in the next game with hopefully Ali Mazhar with us.
Yes.